Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You're watching this on Friday, Good Friday, and it is the 10th of April. And so I'm looking at Psalm 10, and a couple of thoughts came to my mind that I think are appropriate for what this day is all about for us. Psalm 10 begins with verse 1 saying, "Why, O Lord, do you stand far off? Why do you hide yourself in times of trouble?" Why, O Lord, do you stand far off? Why do you hide yourself in times of trouble? Sometimes the Lord's delay, or the way that the Lord works, may seem like he is standing far off, or maybe that he's hiding himself, when really we are just not fully aware of all he is doing behind the scenes. I encourage us all today, in light of what we know Jesus is actually going to accomplish through the horrific death that we experience on Good Friday. Again, the disciples at that time, they had no understand. They seemed to not have much understanding, even though Jesus told them numerous times what was going to happen. It seemed like it became a very hopeless situation. A situation where they could not believe that the one that they had been following, the one that they had been loving, was no longer with them, but was dead. Thankfully, we know the whole story. And I would encourage you, if there are times where the Lord seems like he's standing far off or he is hiding himself from you, I encourage you, I would implore you to make sure that you are focusing on the fact that we don't always see what God is doing behind the scenes. But this is what we can actually cling to tonight or today, whenever you're watching this on Good Friday. This is the prayer we can pray, and this is the prayer that we can believe that he will answer. Arise, Lord, lift up your hand, O God. Do not forget the helpless. Why does the wicked man revile God? Why does he say to himself, he won't call me to account? But you, O God, do see trouble and grief. You consider it to take it in hand. The victim commits himself to you. You are the helper of the fatherless. Break the arm of the wicked and evil man. Call him to account for his wickedness that would not be found out. Nothing is ever not found out. Nothing is ever not. Let's just say it like this. Everything is always found out by God. He knows and sees the enemy, and he will take care of the enemy. There will be justice. God ensures us of that. We may not see it right away, and the thorns that we're experiencing right now may be very, very hard to experience, but Jesus continues to always promise us that his grace is sufficient for us. The Lord is king forever and ever. The nations will perish from his land. You hear, O Lord, the desire of the afflicted. You encourage them and you listen to their cry, defending the fatherless and the oppressed, in order that man who is of the earth may terrify no more. The Lord hears the desire of the afflicted, he encourages them, and he listens to their cry, and he defends those who are fatherless. One of the things that we need to remember is that what Jesus is doing on the cross, what he is going to do through his resurrection, is going to make sure that no one is ever again fatherless, but everyone has an amazing Father in heaven that we can have relationship with because of what Jesus is doing for us through the cross. I love you. I hope you can join us tonight as we experience the Stations of the Cross. If you need the Zoom details. They will be in your email, but if for some reason you are seeing this and you don't have Zoom details and you want to be a part of our service tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m., then just message me or text me or email me or call me or do whatever you need to do, and I'll be happy to have you be able to join us tomorrow for that worship experience. I miss you, I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.